Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Blash Lily here. Welcome to today's wax reading, where we're going to be channeling the message from your future spouse, the love letter from your future spouse, whatever it is that you need to know. As usual, let's go ahead and do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this reading is meant for you. All right, show me. The energy of walking away. Are you feeling like you're walking away from an important part of your life? You're tired of walking, okay. Yeah, blush lady, so many things I had to walk away from, so many lessons, so many places that might have felt like home for a little while, so many relationships that felt like they were going to work out, and then I had to walk away bruised, battered, walk away limping, walk away with a broken heart, walk away with a sense of disappointment. And it's just this energy where you have so much to give, you have so much to offer, but you feel like the more you give, the more people take advantage of it. The more you try to be kind and nice and loving and compassionate and understanding, the more people throw it back in your face. So you're like, well, what the hell is love supposed to be like then? Are you like, you're thinking, am I supposed to be cold and reserved? I don't want that. I want something good. And it's just this energy of hurting, of literally your heart calling out and saying, where is this person? Where is this person? Why am I feeling so empty? Am I not good enough? There's just this energy of constantly thinking and thinking and thinking, and maybe having nightmares, not being able to sleep well. Maybe in your dreams, you're actually having some of your good dreams where somebody's hugging you, somebody's kissing you, where you're finally happy. And you might be dreaming about your ex, especially if you miss them a lot. And you're waking up to that energy of, when your heart drops and you're like, oh my God, it was just a dream. And it's just this constant questioning. Yeah, you're like, I'm so disappointed. Like you might be focusing on the last relationship or relationships and saying it was just pure disappointment. It was just this energy of not being accepted, not being valued. And so many things you had to do by yourself. So many things you feel are unfair. And you're like, is karma going to get them? Like, why does it seem so incredibly unfair? Where is what I deserve? Where is what I need? And lately, you've just been fighting off all the people you know aren't good for you. Because deep down, despite the disappointment, despite that energy of emptiness, that heartache, you know deep down, somewhere, deep down, you know that it's for the best, that there is somebody for you. Even if, like I said, 99% you don't believe, that 1% is so strong. That 1%, when you see somebody in love, when you hear a good story, that 1% is refusing to go away. That 1% of hope, that 1% of everything. And then I see the pain. You're telling me, Blush Lily, but I'm in so much pain. It's been so hurtful. It's been so painful. And you're kind of trying to choose a different way, a different direction, some sort of strategy. And you're realizing that what has happened in the past was a lesson. And there's just this indication that what happened and the way that you built relationships in the past, or the type of people you built with the relationships, they no longer work. They no longer work. And you, my darlings, are actually very few people are capable of this close to unconditional love, but you can. You are capable of it, just with the right person, because you want the same thing in return. Now, I see for a lot of you, maybe you've traveled when you were little, you had to change the location, maybe quite a few times. Maybe you went to boarding school somewhere abroad. You might be in a different country to where you were born at this particular moment. And right now, what I'm seeing is you're more or less stable when it comes to the finances, more or less stable when it comes to the money, but you are hardworking, you are professional at whatever it is that you do, you pick up fast, you learn fast. And now, the main lesson that the fates want you to learn is what you need to do, or rather, not do, when it comes to creating that Ten of Pentacles energy. Yeah? When it comes to creating a stable home, a long lasting relationship. And right now you're working on it. Yes? Realizing that it's very much about the choices rather than anything being wrong with you. Yeah? If that sounds like you, my darlings, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and channel your absolutely fantastic future spouse. Now, my dears, you know the drill. Try as much as you can not to think about anything or anybody. Let's keep the flow clear. Let's see who comes through and what they have to say. Clover, you're the lucky one. You might not feel like it, you might not think it, but there's something about luck that's coming through. For some of you, your future spouse might be from Ireland. Give me a second, my darlings. I needed to click. I needed to. And this is interesting because right now they're telling me that you're touching, like sometimes you're touching heads. Here you're touching bums. So you're not too far away from one another, but it's as if you're looking in different directions for whatever reason. So for the majority of you, this is an indication that you don't know each other yet, or you maybe met at one point or another, but very like hi, bye, so to speak. But it's like you're looking in a different direction. But you are close, even if you're on other sides of the world, you're very close to meeting. And by the way, your future spouse is going to be absolutely in love with your voice, with your eyes, with everything. And I'm trying to make it maybe not sound as dirty as as they are making it sound, but they're singing a song. They're in a good mood, by the way. We caught them in a very good mood. But the person is singing, "I like your bum and I cannot lie." Yeah, whether it's big, small, flat, round, square, whatever. But there's something about your future spouse being a very optimistic person and somebody who likes to maybe sing and likes to fool around, fool around in the sense of, good-hearted fun. Maybe dress up over here. And it's not to say that this person isn't serious or that they're not mature. They are, but there's such a beautiful playfulness to them that, 20 years on, you're still not going to get bored of one another. You're still going to find ways to have fun with one another. For whatever reason, what I'm getting is, it's odd. But anyways, I'm going to say what I'm seeing. There's this energy of Greece because they're showing me almost the Iliad for whatever reason. So for some of you, your future spouse's name might begin with E or I. Your future spouse is honestly, guys, a little bit sarcastic, but in a good way. Especially when we're talking about the guys, because he's saying like, tell her about, me being well endowed. Okay, guys, I'm passing on the message. Your person is well endowed, yeah? You're going to be happy over here. It's as if he or she, they want to lift your mood up. Because maybe you've been crying a lot lately, maybe you've been upset. There's just this energy where they come in with such a positive thing, because whenever you're going to be together and your future spouse will see that you're upset, they will channel all of their full energy in order to lift your spirits up. And then they're telling me to let you know that, of course, they can be serious, of course, they can go into depth. But maybe you, my darlings, you tend to over catastrophize things. Yeah, for those of you, you do it. Well, it is what it is. No one's perfect, right? And they kind of tend to keep you grounded. So right now, if your spouse is coming through and saying, look, I know you're struggling, I know it's upsetting, but try not to overthink, try not to overanalyze. Because I'm here, because because I can't wait to hug you, because I'm going to be in your life very soon, and we're going to have fun, and there's so much that I can't wait to show you. But of course, your future spouse is also kind of saying, you know what, come here, I want to give you a big hug. A big, big hug. And yes, you can pinch me and do whatever it is that you need to do while you keep on saying, where the hell have you been for so long? And I'm going to answer you, I've been looking for you, baby. I've been, it's like a cake. The cake needed to be prepared. It's like I needed to gather all the ingredients to be the sort of cake that you would fall in love with. And the same for you, my darlings, yeah? You were going through whatever it is that you were going through to find the right recipe for you, for your personality, for your decisions, for your preferences. Yes? So it's like a perfect cake match. I'm saying there's going to be a little baby. If you do want babies or more babies, there's a little baby that's looking up at you, like crawling over here. Your future spouse really wants you to have fun, my darlings. There's something about a horse, I don't know if you see, but the horse is laying down. And it's unusual for the horse to lay down, yes? So it's kind of like your future spouse is saying, look, you've got so much potential, you got so much stamina, you got so much to see, and it's like you're downplaying your own power. So your future spouse is saying, look, I'm asking you to really, he's saying, I wish you could see you through my eyes. He's like, I know you're tired, I know you're upset, I know this is all pissing you off, I know you want to slap a few people, but try to shift the energy a little bit into something fun, into something good. I'm not too far away from you. This is what your future spouse is saying. And your future spouse is showing me, this is very interesting, showing me different sorts of animals. The horse, the pig, the wolf over here. Now, some of them, they are part of the Chinese calendar, yeah? Some of them, they're part of the energy of your spiritual team. Guys, I'm sorry, there's a lot of information that's coming through, and it's like I have to stop to hear it so that I don't forget to let you know. Anyways, letter E is coming through very strongly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is coming through. Again, because we're having the year of the horse, and the horse is laying down. The year of the horse starts in February, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the year of the fire horse. So it's like double the ambition, double the power. So for a lot of you, you might be meeting in 2026, my darlings, but this is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this in 2026 or in the end of 2026, it's still the energy of number 5. So for some of you, 5 weeks, for some of you, 5 months maximum, for some of you, 5 days. But it's kind of like in 5 days, maybe you're going to meet, but it's this energy of meeting and kind of saying hello, hello, and goodbye, goodbye, and not being able to get to know one another closely, yeah? A lot of thoughts. Your future spouse is saying you have a lot of thoughts. Don't look for me. I will find you. You might be thinking, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Like, tell me when, where, what to wear, blah, blah, blah. And your future spouse is saying, look, you just be you. You just be you. For some of you, before you meet your future spouse, you're going to hear an oven timer for some reason. Or maybe like watching a lot of cooking shows. Because there's this energy to keep on saying ingredients, 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 ingredients. Like something is being cooked. And an oven timer is going to go off quite soon. So that you, my darlings, can be like, okay, that's it. It's ready. The recipe for love is ready. So, your future spouse might be somebody who likes cooking. Likes cooking, likes the good food. Saying, I've seen so many things, but I will never see somebody like you. There's something about wanting to plant a tree, planting a tree with you. Making it long term, watching it grow. Watching it grow as your love story develops, as your love story grows. There's so many things I wish that I could tell you. What do you want to tell them? And they're saying that the things that you will understand, the difficulties, the choices, the decisions that I had to make, it's like your future spouse is saying only you will understand them. The way that you're going to hold their hand and look into their eyes, your future spouse is saying, I will finally feel understood. I will finally feel like I'm heard. I will finally feel like I can open up. Nobody really knows a lot about me. I only show people what I want them to see. But with you, I'm going to be able to show you the real me. At first, I'm going to do it very carefully. But there's something in your eyes that I'm going to see. Love, acceptance, peace, that will allow me to open up. And I will do the same for you. There's something about your eyes, my darlings, that they're saying, like they're seeing your soul, they're seeing your heart, they're seeing your intentions in your beautiful eyes. And your future spouse is saying, I don't ever want to hear you say that you're alone anymore. Because once I come into your life, you're never going to be alone anymore. Ever. And I will do whatever it is that I can to make sure that you're laughing. And the only reason you got tears in your eyes is because I made you laugh too hard. Your future spouse is letting you know that they're the person who is very, very aware of the consequences of their choices. They're saying, I don't choose lightly, but once I make my decision, when it comes to you, when it comes to wanting to be with you, through thick and thin, through rain, snow, whatever, we're going to make this work. This is not the sort of person who walks away when things get difficult or when there's an argument. No, this person is here to stay. Your future spouse is saying, I'm here to stay. Maybe it sounds too good to be true, but you know what? I learned how difficult it is to mend something and how easy it is to break it. So try not to break yourself. Try not to talk to yourself in a negative way. Because to me, you are the most beautiful person ever, inside and out. And I can't wait to kiss you. I can't wait to hug you. I can't wait to be with you. To show you my favorite spot. For some of you guys, honestly, I'm getting this image where your future spouse is just laughing their bum off now. But there's like an image where you might see a spot on their face or on their back, and you'd be like, "Come here, I gotta squeeze it," and they'll be like running away, saying, "No, no, 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 don't." You'd be like, "No, no, no, come here, I gotta squeeze it." That level of intimacy, yeah. And your future spouse is saying, a cat, a dog, a car, whatever it is that you want. Let's do it. Whatever makes you happy. I just want to see you smile. And like this is the biggest thing that's going to keep me happy, seeing you happy. And there's this beautiful heart over here. He's saying, you know what, I'm ready to learn about your love language. I want you to know about my love language. For some of you, your future spouse is a foreigner. They're going to be learning your language. Maybe as a surprise. And keeps on repeating, you got this, baby, you got this. Reaching out. There's so many images of this person reaching out to you. Wanting to hug you, wanting to like there's just this need for a big, big hug for both of you. For you and your future spouse. So I think there's going to be a lot of hugging in your marriage. Your person is saying, I messed up so many times in the past. Like a lot of hard lessons. And it's good that I had this experience because when you come along, I will make sure that I don't mess this up. I will do everything. Because in the past I messed up. Not because I'm a shitty person, but because I didn't know. Don't let the age scare you. So it's interesting, guys. I don't know. For some of you, this person might be maybe with a big age difference. Younger or older, I don't know, because this is a general reading. But your future spouse is saying, don't let the age scare you. And this is also about you. That maybe you're turning a certain age that makes you feel scared. And saying, don't let the age scare you. Every wrinkle, every stretch mark, every scar, it's a part of you, of the uniqueness. If your future spouse is saying, I don't want like a doll, I don't want perfection, I don't want an image, I want realness. I want something real, something warm, something breathing, something that's alive, not an image of a beauty that was created by social media or whatever. Because I know that you will also see me as a person, as an individual, not as a function, not as a way to spend time, or as a rescuer. No, you will see me as love. It was really funny now. Now they're showing me that, I don't know if you guys drink or whatever, but there's like one point, I don't know if you're getting drunk or, I don't know, maybe you had too much coffee, but there's something about like having such a good time and just messing about and just like having pillow fights. I know, like, if you're in your 40s or 50s, you're like, Blushly, what pillow fights? Are we like children? But that's the thing. It's as if like, there's so much youth and there's so much fun. Like, of course, there's going to be the serious stuff of needing to decide, blah, blah, blah. But they just showing me like an images of having such a good time. If you're in a place where there's snow, there's like snowball fights, building the snowman. If you do want children, they're showing me the children where you could have quite a few, as a matter of fact. Quite a few. Your future spouse is saying, I don't have a big family. I don't. Does have a lot of acquaintances, but doesn't have a big family. So also wants to create a family, also wants to have this feeling of belonging, of having that very own tribe, that feeling of having their own very, very own tribe, a soul tribe. And saying, I know this life isn't what you thought it will be. But I want to make it better, sweeter, funnier, more comfortable. Your future spouse is also telling you to keep your feet warm. Guys, there's something about keeping your feet warm. Very caring. Now, my lovely night owls are probably not going to like this, but for a lot of you, your future spouse is an early riser. And something about a teddy bear that's coming through. Like a safe place, yeah? I'll be your safe place. This is what your future spouse keeps on saying. I want to be your safe place. And I will love you forever. Believe it or not. You're not getting rid of me. Okay, my darlings. That's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. And of course, do check my Patreon page out. Over 200 exclusive videos, additional discounts, ad-free content, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye.